Hello, Squadron, and welcome back. For those who are new, my name is Omar. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, an ordained minister, and a skilled tarot reader. Yes, and we are here to do the collective reading for full moon in Aquarius. But before we do that, let us go over some housekeeping first, all right? Number one, do not get hung up on the gender of the cards. We all have masculine and feminine energy in us. Number two, in tarot readings, energy relating to you or people you are energetically connected to can come out in the reading. So please listen to the messages fully to understand how this is going to be playing out in your life. Number three, these readings will always, and I do mean always, will be timeless, all right? So whenever you were guided to watch this reading, was when you were meant to hear these messages. And number four, down in the description, you will find a link for Cafe Astrology if you would like to get a free copy of your natal chart. And also there is a link for the video I did on the 12 houses of the natal chart if you would like to understand what each one of the houses mean and what aspect of your life they govern. Again, both Cafe Astrology link and the link for the videos, well, that video is down in the description, and Cafe Astrology is free. I don't know why I have to keep saying that. All right, but enough about that. Housekeeping is done. You're here for some cards. I'm here to do some cards for you, so let's get into it. At this moment, you will start to see two cards slowly appearing on your screen now. There we go. The power of editing magic. All right, now on the left side, you're going to see the 3D grounded message card, right? Full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. On the right side, you're going to see the 5D and beyond spiritual message with the freedom of truth, 12, which breaks down to 3. Communicate honestly, be who you truly are. Love that. Okay, as always, focusing on the card that's really calling out to you. If neither one is calling out to you or both is calling out to you, feel free to watch the entire reading, both cards, because it never hurts. You might find something in both that you resonate with, okay? All right, and now you're slowly going to come back to me. Welcome back. Again, love that editing magic. All right, so the next time you're going to see me is either going to be in the 3D or the 5D and beyond spiritual readings. So I will see you in a bit. Bye. All right, welcome to the 3D grounded message with full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Yes. Before I get into what this card was saying to me, I want to go over some important dates for you, right? For my friends and other spiritual workers out there that like to set intentions, work your magics, your witchy stuff. Some dates to keep in mind. This full moon in Aquarius is going to be occurring on August 1st. It will be a super moon. All right, for those who are not aware what a super moon means, that's when the moon is like the closest that it can be to the earth. So when you look up and the moon just looks like it's about to like fall on top of you, like, why is it so close? That would be a super moon. So it's a super moon and it's occurring at 9 degrees Aquarius, all right? So look at your charts, see where 9 degrees Aquarius is going to fall for you. The other 2 dates to keep in mind is the new moon in Cancer. I did a reading, I do a reading for all of these. But yes, that was the new moon that we just had back on July 17th at 24 degrees Cancer. So if you want to go and check out that reading and see how it's going to relate to this reading, please do. But yeah, any intentions, anything that was happening in your life during that time, you might be seeing play out with the eclipse energy of this full moon. You might get some resolutions, you might see some people leaving your life, you might get some clarity. Again, look to where Cancer 24 degrees was for you, or go back and watch that video. The last date to keep in mind was the new moon in Aquarius, which happened on January 21st. Also a super moon, and that one happened at 1 degree Aquarius. So the fact that we had both a new moon Aquarius and a full moon Aquarius that are happening in early degrees of that sign, I would pay close attention to where early degrees Aquarius is for you, 0 to 10. But that's just me. Do what you will with that information. All right. I'm done with that. Now let's get into the actual card. All right, so when I was tapping into this card and channeling it, I really picked up on this is the time, because it is a full moon, to show out. And I don't mean like show out as in like, be bad or anything like that. No, I mean show out in the terms of showing your authentic self. I feel like there's a lot of people that were hiding. You know who you are. You were hiding yourself. You were hiding an aspect of yourself. And thanks to both the new moons in Cancer and Aquarius that might have been highlighted for you, and it's really coming to a head. You're really being called out by your higher self, your spirit team, your higher powers, your soul, to just put yourself out there, right? Put yourself out there. This is the time to do so. And it's funny too, because the energy I'm getting from this card is very much Leo energy, because we all know Leos love to be out there. They love to be the center of attention. They love to put on a show. And Aquarius is the mirror energy of Leo, so that's probably why I'm picking up Leo with this card. But like, yeah, it's funny. I'm hearing the show must go on. That's interesting. The show must go on. Okay, now I'm getting two songs. It's like two competing songs in my head. The first song is The Show Must Go On. I forget what song that like lyric comes from, but the other one is the song that has the lyric, I see your true colors shining through. I mean, that could be for you or people in your environment, but definitely somebody's going to be showing their true colors. Or maybe you showing your authentic self is going to inspire other people to show their authentic self to you. Whether that's positive or negative, it's going to be on you and how you view it. But all right, let us get into the clarification part of this, right? Let's break this down. Okay. Okay. Full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius, full moon in Aquarius. All right, let's welcome in all that positive energy. The gods and the goddesses, the universe, the ascended masters of time and space, light beings, the positive influences and intentions. I welcome you into this space to help me to deliver clear and concise messages that are always timeless for the collective butter shuffle. Love that. In regards to full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. How is this full moon helping us to show the world our real selves? How is this full moon helping the collective to show the world and it just popped out. I don't know if you heard, it literally landed on like one of the wands that I use to create an energetic barrier so I can always get just the best messages. All right. We got 4 of Wands, mostly pointing down. I kind of like that. I said 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. We got 4 of Pentacles, mostly in the reverse position. Yeah, this is giving me like lack and scarcity mindset. Like when the 4 of Pentacles is out here, this is about somebody who feels like they need to have almost like a death grip on wealth or on stability. Like they need to hold on to it tightly, because if they don't, it's going to slip out of their hands and disappear forever into the void. It is hopefully, oh yes, thank you. All right, so the last time I did a collective reading during the daytime, the sun was like messing up, like there was horrible glitter on the cards. So I'm glad that that's not the case here. But yeah, you see how this person is like sitting in the tree. They got 2 pentacles, 1 in each hand. They're using each one of their feet to really like press and hold a pentacle against the tree. But then there's all of this extra wealth underneath of the tree, right? There's like gemstones, there's crystals, there's actually a pile of gold inside, almost like a cave in the tree. Yeah, this person is really scared about losing something, but it's dealing with like stability, career, and wealth. Why are you scared? But I mean, it's in the reverse. So are you getting over this fear? Are you getting over this fear? Thank you. Thank you. I just heard a little voice tell me, no, this is what the full moon is going to be helping the collective that's resonating with this message, with show the world the real you. You haven't felt like you could show the world the real you because you were scared. You were scared of losing out on a career opportunity. You were scared about losing out on stability, losing out on wealth, and there's nothing wrong with being scared, right? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but yeah, the fear of being your authentic self made you worried that you're going to lose something that you hold dear, something that's very important to you. You're going to lose that. Also, the number 4 is connected to stability and numerology, so that's another reason why I really want to hammer home like this is about stability. But let's see what the 4 of Pentacles has to say for itself. So when the 4 of Pentacles is reversed in a spread, it can represent an intense and almost paranoid fear of becoming poor. Ooh. A lack of trust for anyone and extreme greed. This person is a slave to their belongings and truly alone and haunted by irrational fear. See? So for some of you, this full moon is going to be bringing this to light. For others, it's going to be helping to foster this. You can be your authentic self and you don't have to worry about ending up on the street. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. It just wanted me to say it like that. Like somebody out there they needed to hear that. Like being your real self is not going to lead to you, I guess, being poor, dealing with poverty. You know who you are. Yeah, you know who you are. Okay, can we get further clarity on this 4 of Pentacles in reverse? Further clarity on the 4 of Pentacles in reverse for the collective that resonate with the full moon and Aquarius card. Can we get further clarity on the 4 of Pentacles and how this is meant to play out in our lives? All right. This is going to be a major chapter in your life. We got the Hangman. Piscean energy. Hangman, it comes out when it is telling us that we are in a major stage in our lives where we need to step away, we need to surrender, we need to sacrifice for the purpose of gaining higher wisdom, higher understanding about how we need to move forward once we're allowed to leave this hangman period in our lives. And it's in the reverse. And I love that. I love the fact that this is honestly, I love the fact that both of these are in reverse. But yeah, the hangman being in reverse. Yeah, whatever this fear that you had of losing stability, losing your career, losing your wealth, it's almost trapped you in this cycle of you're trying to hold on to something and you feel like the universe is taking from you. Like, I'm trying to illustrate it. Like, mine, don't take it from me, but you feel like the universe is taking it anyway. And you're like, what is going on? Why am I losing all my possessions? Why is everything being taken away from me? It was for spiritual wisdom. There we go. It was for, hold on for 1 second. There we go. Phone in the background. You gotta love that confirmation, right? You gotta love that confirmation. But yes, like I was saying, I was literally about to say this was for spiritual growth, and then my phone goes off. You gotta love that. You absolutely gotta love that. Okay, so let me see if there's anything further about the hangman that wants to come out. So hangman in reverse can indicate a period of indecision or sacrifice is over. Acceptance has been obtained and one is ready to move forward on their journey, even if the direction has changed drastically. Yeah, see? These two cards out here is letting me know that whatever you are facing about yourself, whatever you're ready to show the world about yourself, your authentic self, it is because you've been trapped in this cycle of fear mentality around stability, around holding on to whatever it is you feared that you were going to lose by showing the world your real self. But on the bigger, deeper level, this was a spiritual growth experience for you to learn that it is okay for your path to change. See, there we go. It is okay for your path to change. It's okay for you to let certain things go, right? Whatever is being taken away from you. That's interesting. Okay. All right, I want to say it. I'm just making sure, because I'm getting a download and I want to make sure that I'm expressing it correctly. Whatever is being taken away from you because you're showing the world your authentic self was holding you back in the first place. That's why it's leaving you. So whether this is a job that you feel like you need to leave to be your authentic self, you need to move to a new city, state, maybe even a new country to feel like you could be your authentic self. You need to let these things go. Like, they're providing you with a false sense of security, but the cost for the false sense of security is you're going to be held back from being your authentic. You're going to be held back from being your authentic self. The more you hold on to this false sense of stability, it is going to prevent you from being your real self. Ooh, collective. That is deep. That is really freaking deep for y'all. All right, is there anything else that wants to come out with Four of Pentacles and the Hangman both in reverse? Is there any other card that wants to come out for Four of Pentacles and Hangman in reverse? Is there anything else that wants to come out for four? Ooh. You got another four. This is really about stability for you. Stability is huge. It's going to be very huge for this full moon. You got 4 cups and it landed right on top of the cards. Right on top. Yeah. That's apathy. That is apathy. Yeah. See, you're so fixated on this cup. And again, I love the fact that the glare is not messing up the cards and you can see. You're this woman right here that's so fixated on this cup in front of you, you're ignoring these 3 cups behind you, right? You're ignoring your blessings. And there are 3 of them. There are 3 blessings The 3 is about joy, happiness, family, teamwork, exuberance. Could even be a baby, like 2 parents and a child. Like there's a lot that celebration. Point is, there's a lot that comes along with the number 3. But again, you're so fixated on this cup. And it's not allowing you to see the truth. And also, cups represent your emotional state. So, yeah, you're giving me apathy. You're giving me like, I don't care. That's detachment. Yeah. 4 of Cups is a card of apathy, boredom, and self-centeredness. It is also the card of introspection and withdrawal through times of uncertainty. The figure in the card is staring mindlessly at the water lily floating in the large cup in front of her, unaware of the 3 cups sitting precociously on the rock next to her. She is disengaged and self-involved and uninterested in the surroundings that aren't immediately in front of her. See, you're so worried about losing this that it is taking you away from the blessings that is like right on the peripheral, right behind you. You're not seeing anything but what is in front of you. And what's in front of you is obsessing on the loss. You're obsessing on the potential loss of stability, and it's blinding you, right? It is blinding you. And Hangman is like, look, let go of whatever needs to be let go of, and I will release you, right? You can leave this Hangman period. Just let whatever is being indicated to go, and you can leave. You can leave and re-enter the world as your true self. Okay. All right. Call to action. What is the call to action for the collective with this energy? How can the collective move away from this energy, leave this Hangman phase of their life, and step forward and show the world the real them? How can the collective step forward and show the world Yo, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. So the card that came out diagonal, because my readings, cards always come out diagonal. I just accept it. And it's literally touching the 4 of Cups when it came out. The Hermit. And it was like this. Just to give you it was like, yeah, it literally landed just like this on the 4 of Cups. So, I'm going to read you both definitions because I feel like the fact that it came out diagonally is hinting to the fact that this action step is really going to come down to you. Also, the Hermit. Yeah, I want to say the Hermit is Virgo energy. And that's interesting because we have the Hangman out here, Piscean energy. Virgo, that is the mirror energy of Pisces. So yeah, we got some Pisces and Virgo energy out here. So you might also want to check your chart for where Pisces and Virgo is, or if you have any significant placements. All right, but yeah, I want to give you this Hermit breakdown for you. All right, so the Hermit represents upright. The Hermit represents the need to escape from the world into solitude in order to search within oneself for deeper meaning. It is a time to put projects on hold, get rid of distractions, and concentrate on introspection and meditation in order to reevaluate one's goals and current path. The Hermit seeks the truth and the greater knowledge of the universe. The Hermit in this card is portrayed sitting alone on a mountaintop, looking down at the world below, in order to gain a greater perspective and deeper understanding. All is quiet and still as the Hermit listens closely to the hum of the universe, which brings with it a greater sense of balance and peace. Namaste. But In reverse, it can indicate a feeling of being imprisoned and isolated by one's fear. Anxiety and paranoia may cause someone to live alone when deep down they truly long for the companionship of others. You got to put yourself out there. You got to. Okay? I know it's scary. All right? I get it. It's terrifying. It's terrifying. But your overall energy, 3 of Cups. The 3 Cups that I was talking about in this card is out here as the overall freaking energy for this hermit. And it's what the hermit wants. It's what you want. Right? That's why you're being instructed to show the world your true self so that you can get this. So I'm definitely reading this to you. Oh, absolutely. You think I won't? You think this is a game? It ain't. I'm reading it. Because I want you to know everything that the 3 of Cups stands for. Okay? So we're going to put it over here. Here we go. The 3 of Cups represents a celebration, friendship, social invitations, a birth or pregnancy. It signifies an accomplishment, good fortune, or a connection with others. Happiness, sharing, reflection, love, and abundance are all themes of this card. This card shows 3 maidens sitting by the water, each with a cup in their hand. They are close, sharing a moment together, enjoying each other's company. They trust one another and truly enjoy spending time with each other. This is what you need. This is what you need. Get out of this imprisonment, right? Get out of this imprisonment. Hangman is saying the imprisonment is over. Leave all of this behind, right? Acknowledge it. See the lessons you get from it, and then leave it behind. Leave it the hell behind, right? Leave it behind and go get what actually is going to make you happy. The friendships, the dynamics. Also, the fact that you got 2 major arcana out here, both with the Hangman and the Hermit mostly being in the reverse, and the fact that they are mirror energies of each other with both Pisces and Virgo energies attached to them. So for some of you, because this is Pisces and Virgo, I'm just gonna put it out there. This may be about finding soul tribe, because these are mirror energies. You might be instructed, and there are 3, right? Right? Group, tribe, soul family, soulmates, life partner, twin flame. Who knows, right? Who knows? That's up to you. I do want to point out, though, that we do got both a 4 and a 3, and they're both upright. That means there's an Ace of Cups. That means there is a new beginning, new love, if you want to go after it. I'm just saying. But it's a whole lot of new. It's a whole lot of new and a whole lot of happy. And it's going to come from you actually leaving all of this energy behind and being brave enough to show the world the real you and go after what it is you truly want. Okay? All right. I hope that helped. Let me know down in the comments how you resonated with this reading. If you have time, jump ahead to my outro. But if you don't, I completely understand, and I will just see you in my next reading. Okay? Bye. All right. Welcome to the 5D and Beyond Spiritual Message with the Freedom of Truth. 12, which breaks down to 3. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. Yes. Now, I have a story about this card. Before I get into that, I do want to give you some moon dates if you want to see how these energies may be playing off in your life. You're going to want to look at August 1st. That is when the full moon in Aquarius is going to actually occur, and it will be occurring at 9 degrees Aquarius, and it's a supermoon. A supermoon is when the moon is the closest it is going to be to the earth. All right, so when you look up and you see the moon and you're like, why does the moon look strangely closer than what it ever is. Like, it's just like right in your face. That's a supermoon. All right. The next date to keep in mind will be July 17th. That is when we had the new moon in Cancer at 24 degrees. Of course, I do a reading on all of the new moons and full moons, so please feel free to go back and look at the new moon in Cancer to see if there's any intentions or anything that's going on in your life that may be coming to a head right now. All right. And the third and final date to keep in mind is the new moon in Aquarius. That happened on January 21st. It was also a super moon, and that happened at 1 degree Aquarius. All right. The fact that we have both a new moon and a full moon, both in the same signs, both super moons, and in early degrees Aquarius, I'm just going to say it. You definitely might want to check out early degree Aquarius in your chart, in any placements you may have. I'm just saying, it's up to you. There you go. All right, now story time about this card. So as I was pulling this card out of the deck, asking the, the guys, the gods, and everything, like what card does the collective need at this time? This card came out, and I'm like, wow, communication again? Didn't we just have communication last month? And lo and behold, I was right, because when I turned the deck over, I turned my Magic of the Unicorn deck over, on the bottom was literally the card from not last month, but the last collective reading I did for New Moon in Cancer, which was Cosmic Sapphire 33 breaking down to a 6. Act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Coming into the freedom of truth. And my nose is itching, so I'm channeling. So what I'm about to say is going to be big for someone out there that needs to hear it. The fact that this is 6, this is 3, this is talking about speaking truth, this is talking about freedom of truth. Again, you might want to go back and look at that New Moon in Cancer video, specifically the 5D spiritual message, to see how those messages may be popping up here in your life. It may also be coming to a climax where it's like something that you've been feeling drawn to speak on, or some truth that you put out there. You may be seeing some revelations from it. I was trying to say another word, but the word that keep wanting to come out is revelations. So clearly, some truth that you either are going to speak, you're feeling compelled to speak, or you have spoken, will lead to some freaking revelations. Because that's the only word they're letting me say, is revelations. All right, there we go. Working with this card, it does have a mantra or an affirmation. So the affirmation is, I am my authentic self. That affirmation again is, I am my authentic self. All right, put that there. I'm gonna let you see this better. Look at that. Look at that. We got we have a guy holding a candle with a unicorn with rainbow wings, and he's literally in front of an audience of people. It's almost giving me like speaker, especially the fact that you see that there is, I don't know if you can see this, but if you look closely at where his throat chakra is, he has that blue ball there representing his throat chakra, and how it's beaming out light onto the audience. And then you have the unicorn right beside him with their heart chakra lit up. So just saying, whatever truth, that's probably why they wanted me to keep saying revelation. Say, okay, I get it now. Whatever truth you're being called to speak or you're going to speak is going to cause revelations in people's lives and in your life. You're welcome. All right, on to the reading. Oh, I feel like there's someone out there that's watching this video now that's going to the comments like, that wasn't funny. That wasn't funny at all, sir. And I don't blame you for that. All right. Whew. All right, let me get in the energy. right. Now, I do want to make this clear because this is a 5D spiritual message. Ooh. There we go. So this is a 5D spiritual message. This message is going to pertain more so to your spiritual journey, your spiritual path, however you want to look at it. So that may be another reason why what you're going to be saying is such a revelation for people and yourself. So, yeah. All right. But enough about that. Let me get into this. Can we get clear and concise messages for the collective in regards to the freedom of the truth? I call out to the gods and the goddesses, the ascended masters of time and space, all light beings of positive influences and intentions that wish to work with the collective to help us to understand why the freedom of truth is out here. Why the freedom of truth is out here. How is it helping us on our spiritual journey? How is it helping the collective on its spiritual journey? Ooh. You ask and you shall receive. Okay, so this card is carrying with it the energy of the star in reverse. And that is interesting because the star is actually, let me not speak out of turn, let me check. Nope, I am right. It is Aquarius energy. Okay, this is Aquarius energy that is coming out for the collective. The star deals with the element of air, the sign of Aquarius. It carries with it the number 17. 17, which reduces to 8, is about power and success. Reverse, it deals with lack of faith, despair, disencouragement, insecurity, self-trust, and disconnection. Ouch. Also, the fact that with the star being out here, it is a major arcana. So this is going to be reflecting a major chapter or major stage in your spiritual journey. And it's funny too. Again, something about that new moon in Cancer, because I feel like this card came out in it. And I remember looking at the camera. It's one of the readings I've done in like the past month or two. And I looked at the camera and I remember this card coming out and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, where is your faith? Why don't you have any faith? Oh, memories. But yeah, not having faith, not having hope, being disconnected. Yeah. This full moon is doing a lot. So yeah, this full moon is helping you to understand that you are struggling with being hopeful, having faith, being optimistic. Like, it just seems like you're struggling with a lot of positivity. Why is that? Let's get some clarity. Why is the collective struggling with the star in reverse? Why is the star in reverse for the collective on their spiritual journey? Why is the star in, because clearly, let me tell you right now, if there's a card you do not want to be in reverse on your spiritual journey, it is the star, because that's kind of like reflecting the North Star, the true star that's leading you. So you don't want that in reverse. Ooh. Why is the star in reverse? Ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. The star is in reverse because it is attached to 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse deals with the element of water and the sign of Pisces. 9 is about strength, compassion, completion, optimism, and suffering. Well, you definitely got the suffering down and the lack of optimism in the reverse. Lack of inner joy. I love how these cards just start off with lack. Like the star said, lack of faith. And then 9 of Cups, lack of inner joy. Smugness, dissatisfaction, indulgence, materialism, and inner happiness. Wow, you just got lack going on. You got double lack. Now, for those who are unfamiliar, Nine of Cups is also seen as the wish card. It is about you putting out a wish, whether you're wishing on a star, I'm gonna come back to that. Wishing on a star, you're doing some type of manifestation practice with the law of attraction, or you're doing like moon intentions, which you might be seeing some moon intentions that you did for either new moon in Aquarius or new moon in Cancer not coming to fruition, and you're like, why not? I did my part, I did my practice, I put the intention out there, I put my wish out there. Why is it not manifesting? The reason why I wanted to come back to a star is because I feel like whatever you wished on wasn't grounded. It wasn't. Okay. Entertain me for a second. I'm going to get on a small soapbox. Sometimes when people are practicing the law of attraction or they're doing moon intentions, what they're manifesting from ego, right? They're not manifesting it from soul. So when you're manifesting from ego or your shadow self, it's more about materialism, which, of course, this card speaks on. Materialism, indulgence, right? You're focused on that, and you're not focused on manifesting or working from your soul, your true self, so that when you're manifesting something, it's going to be something that really satisfies you, right? It's both material and spiritual, materialistic and spiritually balanced, right? But when you don't do that, when you're manifesting from ego, you're getting something that, yeah, you've achieved it, but you're only doing it for how people say you're chasing the dopamine. Oh, I'm shaking the table. You're chasing the dopamine, or you get something to show off to other people, but then once the novelty of showing it off to people wears off, you don't really care about it anymore. That's what I'm getting here. Whatever you're trying to obtain in your life, it is not spiritually balanced. It's not spiritually balanced. Yeah, you know what? I feel like the reason why it's not spiritually balanced is because however you're manifesting from a facade of yourself, a mask of yourself. You're not being authentic. You're not speaking your truth. Like I said, he's speaking from that very clear, very bright throat chakra, and I don't feel like you're doing that. I feel like you're almost like putting on air, right? You're putting on airs. You're trying to live a life, or you're trying to manifest a life that is not authentic. Ah, there we go. You're trying to manifest a life that is not authentic to you. It is not. And this full moon is embrace the freedom of the truth, right? Be truthful. Be truthful about the fact that you might not need the latest and greatest car. You might not need a mansion with 13 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms and an Olympic-style pool. Maybe you would be happy with a cabin out in the woods. Maybe you'd be happy with a house on the beach. Maybe you'd be happy even just living out of your van and just, traveling across the country. Whatever it is, butter shuffle. So clearly I needed to say that. But whatever it is that is true to you, that's what you need to go after, right? That is what you need to go after. Whew, okay. Are there any other cards that want to come out and further clarify the star and the Nine of Cups in reverse? Are there any other cards that want to come out and clarify the star and the Nine of Cups in reverse? Is there any other cards that want to come out and clarify the star? And oh, that was a card vomit. But I see why I have to take it. Okay. So we had 2 cards that came out. One was sideways. One was straight up. Your sideways card, your straight up card is the 5 of Cups. Okay, 5 of Cups. Water, dealing with Scorpionic energy, 5, which deals with instability, exaggeration, overexertion, strife, changes, freedom, and loss, because for some people, losing something is in itself freedom. And we are talking about the freedom of truth here. I'm just saying. But yes, upright. It deals with regret, failure, disappointment, pessimism, loss, and grief. Yeah, that's wonderful. The figure in the card, he is so fixated on the 3 cups that are like falling down in front of him that he's paying no attention to the 2 cups that are behind him. So he's like, look, I lost the lion's share of my cups. I don't care about the fact that I still have something left over. I don't care about the fact that I can move on with these 2 cups, find someone, share the 2nd cup with, build a life with. I don't care about that. Nope. It's all about the fact that them 3 cups, they're down on the ground, they're dirty, they're empty. I'm not happy. No bueno. Right? No bueno. And then your sideways card, another major arcana, we got the High Priestess. High Priestess dealing with water and the moon. So the moon, we got Cancer energy because the moon is the ruling planet of Cancer. And we also have Pisces because in tarot, Pisces is connected to the moon. If you did not know that. Carrying with it the number 2, which deals with, in the High Priestess card, the balance of opposites. So duality, light and shadow, true self and shadow self, soul and ego. You see where I'm going with this. Okay, upright. The High Priestess is about intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, and high morals. In reverse, it deals with secrets, harm, hidden agenda, disconnected from intuition, withdrawal, silence. Enjoy the silence. I had to do that. Selfish, shallowness, ignorance, and misunderstanding. Oh, is that one word? Ignorance? No, it's 2. Ignorance and misunderstandings. Okay, great. Yeah, these 2 cards out here. Oh, there we go. Had to get their directions right. These 2 cards out here is letting me know that as you obsess over what you've lost, whatever you lost wasn't balanced. Right? Whatever you lost was not balanced. That's why the High Priestess is neither upright, it's neither reverse, because you're not seeing it for what it is. You're seeing it in the reverse. That it's like, oh, this is a loss, this is no bueno, everything like that. But the universe, right? The universe, your spirit team, your higher self, your soul, it's trying to say you're not seeing it from truth. You're not seeing the truth about the situation. And the truth is, this was meant to happen. Okay? These things were not meant to manifest because they're not being divinely guided. Whatever you're trying to manifest, it is not in your best interest. And that's why it keeps failing. Right? That is why it keeps failing. Another interesting thing to point out is the fact that we do have a 5 and a 9 of the same suit. That means that there is a 4 of cups here. So you have an apathy, depression. I also want to say how do I want to say that? You almost have like an obsession. And this is all in your emotions, right? Because cups deal with emotions. Emotionally, you're wrecked. I'm just going to be honest. Emotionally, this has you wrecked. Yeah, because all you're saying to yourself is, what is going on? Why can't my wish be fulfilled? Why do I keep losing? Right? Why is my wish fulfilled? Like, why am I not obtaining my wish fulfillment? Why do I keep failing? It's just keep going back and forth, back and forth. Like, I just feel like this is all in your head and your heart. Your head and your heart. It's just like this ongoing struggle and war. And that's because you're not seeing the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is whatever you're trying to manifest, it is not for your highest and greatest good. Right? And it's not balanced. right? Two very spiritual cards here are basically saying no bueno. All right. Let's wrap this up. So what is the call of action for the collective? What is the call of action for the collective? Ooh. Made the high priestess fly off the board when I did that shuffle. What's the call to action for the collective with these cards? How can they get out of this cycle or this part in their spiritual journey and move into the freedom of truth? How can they get out of all of this negative energy and move into the freedom of truth on their spiritual journey? How can the collective... I have never seen a card do that. It literally flew up, looked like it was about to show me what it was, and then flipped itself right back down. It was like, nope, I'm going to peekaboo you. I'm going to show you that I'm a card, but I'm not going to show you what kind of card. Ace of Pentacles. Whew, Ace of Pentacles, which deals with earth energy. Out. That's funny. I literally just heard randomly, it wasn't even the whole song. I heard the beat. I don't remember if this was a 50s or a 60s song. And I know I heard it. I've heard it from Back to the Future. Back to the Future 1, when Marty is like disappearing at like his parents' prom. The song Earth Angel. Like all I heard was like Earth Angel, Earth Angel. And I'm like, hello? Okay. Yeah, Earth, will you be mine? Okay. Hopefully that was helpful for someone out there. So yes, Ace of Pentacles carries with it the number 1, dealing with pioneering, leadering, alpha, dominance, ambition, and ambitious and originality. Upright. It is about abundance. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. It is about abundance, manifestation, opportunities, new career or financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. It is literally the opposite of every card out here. It's the polar damn opposite. Like going in the other direction. But because it is an ace, this is the potential of all of the things that I just listed. So, what is this saying to me? It is saying that you need to get real with yourself, right? You need to get real with yourself. You need to learn how to communicate honestly, be who you truly are, right? Affirmation. I am my authentic self. You need to learn how to sit in your authentic self so that you can get away from all of this Confucius. Because this is Confucius. It is confusion. It's not benefiting you. You need to get truth. You need to get really honest with not only other people, but also with yourself about what it is that you want in your life and in your spiritual journey so that you're able to take this opportunity, right? Take that, and you see even the card itself. See how like it's a hand that is being outstretched from a cloud presenting the pentacle? Again, whatever this abundance is, manifestation, opportunity, all of that, whatever this is being offered to you divinely. Right? Once you work through this right here and learn how to speak your real truth, speak from your throat chakra, like clear it out, like get all of that muck out. You might be called to do like some throat chakra work, right? You know, like healing your throat chakra, whatnot. Once you do that, then you're going to be primed and ready to accept the Ace of Pentacles as being offered to you. And with that Ace of Pentacles, you can create that path to the 10 of Pentacles, right? That legacy, financial wealth, physical stability, all of the things that you want, you can do it. But first, you got to find your truth and you got to be able to speak it. All right? I know that was a lot. Let me know down in the comments how this helped you. If you have time, stick around for the outro, but if you don't, I completely understand, and I will just see you in my next video, okay? Bye. All right, that is going to do it for me Thank you for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you're interested in my services and pricing, please check out my email listed in the description. Additionally, if you would like to support me, my PayPal link is also available. However, I appreciate any support, including sharing and liking my content to help me to reach more people. Until we meet again, I am sending you Reiki energy on your journey to heal your shadow self and embrace your true self. Namaste.